coming inside. Friends, you're gonna see exactly why these units have so much demand, because you got that townhouse vibe with one level living in an incomparable Mimico location at that GO train, so close to the schools, the shops, the restaurants, San Remo, the lake, the library, you name it, it's all right here. And so you get the community feel, access to transit like no other stacked townhome complex around, and you get this unit. Let's start taking a look. Look at this front foyer. I just came in, sunken, give us that little bit of drama as we look up into our unit. Great division here walking forward. This whole section, nice and wide, acting as our foyer. Full double closet here, mirrored at the front. Love that. Check yourself out before, after, wherever you're going, you're ready to go. Lot of space here for a bench. You don't need one because you have these inset window boxes, but put a bench here, storage boxes. This could really feel like a full-sized mudroom, and you could even define that with a quick cut and some tile work here. Now, the reason we don't have tile work is we have this extra wide engineered flooring in here, real wood on top, giving you all the good feels, the texture, the warmth that you're after in a home, but you're getting here in this townhome condo with one level lifestyle. Now check it out, friends, coming through, massive living room space, and I do mean massive. Look at the size of this couch. My feet don't even touch. I'm 5'9" and change. You know, this is a 6-foot person's couch. You can get that full size sectional in here, no problem, and you're not inhibiting the pass-through space. We have a huge armchair here, very nice size ottoman, double side tables, little reading nook over here, and tons of room for that big screen with the storage below. This is an exceptional setup, both for simplicity, but scale as well. So often in a 2 or 1 bedroom condo, you're really juggling to kind of make up the division, to say that there's room for the dining space as well as a large living room space. There's none of that going on here on Royal York. We have the full living room, and it slowly bleeds in to our beautiful dining space. And look at this, full-size dining room, nice 4-seater. Look at 8-seater, pull it back, make this a 6-seater, beautiful fixture in here with our Edison bulbs, tons of storage all the way around for credenzas and storage. You get the idea, and this all flows open concept into our kitchen. Loving the detail. So this is where condo meets stacked townhome, one level liver feels so good because of these little extraordinary details, these things that you can't recreate, these authenticity touches that you see here with this wide plank wood flooring, in this marbled backsplash, in these little pieces of, you know, this little vault here, all kind of coming in together. Now, you drop your butcher block little island in here, you got your spice rack going, your coffee machine, and you're at home. One level living, condo, turnkey, great complex, close to everything, including Mimico Go. So you're downtown in 16 minutes. Double door fridge, beautiful, easy to clean cooktop. We have the dishwasher, and my favorite, the huge pantry right behind door 1 here. Pantry in a condo, almost unheard of. And all of this flows so well together. We got a tremendous amount of space in here. Feels really good, homey, authentic, and man, it can't be beat. Coming forward, follow me, my friends. First, I'm gonna point out the division. This is our bedroom corridor, and the setup is really splendid here. Access to our bathroom. So this little bit is all we need for entertaining, while all of this stays for the owner. This is the principal suite with the secondary bedroom and the laundry behind me. Door number 2. You gotta love that. Wide plank all the way through, so we're carpet free with that little touch of wood, that authenticity that makes it feel homey and warm. You're gonna feel that in the flesh when you come and check this out. This passes by a huge closet with some services as well as storage space into a right-hand guest suite or secondary bedroom. It's a full secondary bedroom, and our primary suite at the back with its own terrace, walk-through closet, and principal ensuite bath. Let's start there and work our way back. Come on. Another beautiful inset window. You could literally build this out and put a cushion and read a book here. Love the natural light. You're getting views of the courtyard here. So off Royal York in the back, you're getting views of our courtyard here. Little pergola, nice hangout space. It's like a mini park right here, surrounded by other park schools, lakeside living, and walking trails. Gotta love this setup. Really feels like a community here, especially as you see people come through with their groceries and their dogs and their kids. It's really homey and vibrant. Yes, you're gonna get the king size with the double side tables, the dresser, the desk. You can hang a TV, it's already wired for one. We have full access to this terrace, which I'll show you in a bit, and an abundance of space as we go through our walk-through closet. Love me a walk-through closet, guys, and I'll tell you why. Oftentimes there's a wall here and you have what's called a walk-in closet. So this space becomes redundant. It's only useful for standing and looking at your clothes. Here we got a dual purpose where you can walk through to your bathroom, giving you that space, that privacy between the principal and the principal bath, while at the same time acting as that, what am I gonna wear today? And you can see there's more than enough space here for 2 people's clothing, depending on who you are. We know some of you need 10 closets. But for most of us, this is ample room, nice and high, nice and wide. Checking out the bathroom, nice neutral standalone shower in here, neutral tile on the wall, love this, neutral tile on the floor, gonna stand the test of time. That's why we say neutral. It's like 10 years from now, it's still gonna feel just as in vogue. And you got all this nice space here. So storage here, medicine cabinets, and you can even do some sort of built-in, mirrored space with storage behind it. And I've seen in these units before, a storage tower behind this door. So you get a lot into this suite, and it really feels swanky. It has that layout that you'd get at kind of a boutique hotel, and I think you're gonna feel it when you come and check it out. It's special. Check out this terrace. Really nice amount of space. I call it a terrace because it is a terrace. It's covered so you can use it in all the seasons. You have room for a table. You could put a bistro table out here, 3, 4, sit around, have some lunch, have some cocktails, have a glass of wine or a coffee, read a book, work from here in those warmer months. You got the space. It's nice and wide, nice and deep, really good with the views of our courtyard. Follow me into bedroom 2. Another really good size. You could get a king size bed in here. It would be a little bit tight, but hey, king size bed, right? You got a queen in here right now, double side tables, room for a dresser, a lower piece of furniture here, which you don't need because you have the full size double closets on sliders. Nice and generous in here, nice and deep, nice and tall, room across. It's really got the space, so if you want to bring your ingenuity and creativity to it, it's really going to breathe for you and give you exactly the storage that you need. Pushing forward, really nice setup in here, storage on this side, and we got our services tucked back so you can get some utility and storage out of this space. Following our hardwood into our second bathroom. A really good family bathroom, and this is the secondary bathroom. So this is the bathroom your guests are gonna use. It's got that same kind of pattern textured tile, white, gonna stand the test of time. Soaker tub, so you have a tub in here if you have a little one, you got it. Nice neutral tile, like I said, that big vanity with tons of storage. And room, this showcases room above here. Build all this in so you can really let these breathe and use every square inch of them. This unit really spreads its wings and you can feel it. You'll feel the difference in this one level with every corner really simplistically planned out. You feel it here, and I'm gonna help you feel it even a bit more with my final descriptions. So in these units, you really get kind of standalone units within this complex. Certain people want different things, but I know for a fact that there are a group of people who really are attracted to these one-level units. You get the element of not having that huge, big condo building. You can be part of the smaller, tight-knit community. Of course, close to schools and parks, you don't feel like you're in some big condo complex. And you get all the convenience of that though in the one-level living with in-suite laundry and all of these kind of accoutrements that come with turnkey lifestyle. I really love these single-level units here at Drummond and Royal York, and you know what? They're quite rare because they only have, I think, a few per building, and they are special. So the layout of the units themselves, you got almost 1,000 square feet. It's like 980 as per MPAC. you get a really generous, simple space. So in the stacked units, which are great, there's just little deviations where the square footage isn't as used, say in the hallways or the staircases and that stuff. Where here, because you eliminate all the staircases, you don't have all the same kind of, necessities leading us to that third level. So it's just clean, open, usable space. And you really feel that in the flow of this unit. 980-ish square feet as you flow through. Really big, lovely, neutral living space with kind of that texture and care and authenticity that almost feels a little bit more like a home than a condo, which I really like. You see it in the flooring, the backsplash, the little angles, the tucked in kitchen. It's special in here. And then the secondary wing that leads to those bedrooms. It has a really nice feel. That's why these units do well. I know when I've sold them in the past, other agents are following up, but we couldn't quite get there. Can you wait for us? And it's because they're rare. You'll just feel it when you come here. There's a really nice setup. I also love how they go all the way through the building. So you get access to the sunshine on this side and that side, and the cross light in here is quite magical. You'll feel it for yourself when you come with your agent or you come to an open house or something like that. Great unit. Now, as far as Mimico is concerned, my friends, this is kind of the one spot in all of Mimico where you can get that condo turnkey lifestyle and be inside of Mimico itself. Your day here is walking out the front door, a quick stroll to Jimmy's, San Remo, Birds and Beans, a stroll by the water with a good friend, meeting for lunch, and yet having access to the rest of the city. You're in this little insular, beautiful community, and then all of a sudden, boom, you're at the 427, the Queensway, the Gardiner, the 401, access to the 407, quickly cutting over to Barrie and cutting up to the cottage country. We're in this magic spot where we really just have the best of everything, and yet tucked over to the side in the perfect little community where when you need a break from the big city, you get it. And you get it here in Mimico right down by the lake. I'm not gonna go on and on about it. You got that transit, you got the community, and you got the unit. Well, all that talk about San Remo and coffee has made me a little bit peckish, so I'm gonna grab my coat and my shoes, turn off the lights, and go get some lunch. You guys, you can do whatever you want today, you just can't do it here, so I gotta invite you to, well, get the heck out of here!